So you made it to level 5 for the kipping handstand push-up. Now what I want to do is I just want to make sure that you can take this into a full range of motion movement. And what am I referring to? Well, instead of just going to a headstand where my hands are at head level, I want to see if you can bring the hands down below chin level, below ear level at least. Why? Well, because this mimics something like the pull-up. I finish in that position. I want to make sure that my pushing also hits that position. Those positions need to be equivalent for each movement. It can't just be dependent on a specific technique. It has to be universal. It has to carry over. So what we're looking for here is a deficit handstand push-up with a kip. I set up a set of parallettes right now, which are going to allow me to get my head underneath my hands. The other thing you will notice is that I put a plate up here and a mat. The mat is for my head to rest, and the plate is just to bring the floor closer to me. Why am I doing that? Well, because at the bottom of that handstand push-up, I want to make sure that my forearm is vertical. It's perpendicular to the parallel bars. If I have to go too low, the angle changes, and now the pressing mechanics is off. So if you remember what we talked about in phase 1 for your push-up, those pressing mechanics have to carry over. And that's how you realize that these principles are universal from the most basic movements to the most advanced. This starts exactly the same way. We can start from a handstand. I hit that position. I come down to the bottom. Notice where my head is, under my hands. From here, no back touching the wall. I bring my knees down to my elbows. I'm going to make sure that my back is flat. From here, I'm going to explode straight up and hit the same position. Notice that if my head comes out, same thing's going to happen. I'm going to fall down. I control the descent. Hit the bottom. Find a position that feels stable. Bring the knees down with control. Explode straight up. Finish the movement. If you have to exaggerate this, tuck your head in. That's going to make sure that you hit that wall and that you feel solid. Once you have this, you will be able to carry it into other movement patterns out there.